Do not forget, you can support the channel with a like, and you can also subscribe to be aware of the latest published videos. Thank you. We hope that here you can find the latest news, ideas, and discoveries from the scientific world.
The cat lady's secret. Neighbors in the British seaside town of Torquay described her as a very private woman who loved her cats. The frail, 89-year-old woman who had no known relatives was destined for a pauper's grave. Then, police looked through her possessions and found old French currency, correspondence written in French, and her medals, including the Croix de Guerre. Eileen Didier, 22 years old, landed in occupied France in the middle of a cold March night in 1944. Trained by the British Special Operations Executive in radio operations, she handled messages about landing grounds for arms for SOS musician and farmer circuits. It was a dangerous time. The German Gestapo knew about the clandestine operations and had infiltrated many of the spy networks and executed others in Nirn's network. There were Gestapo in plain clothes everywhere. I always looked at my reflection in the shop windows to see if I was being followed, she told an interviewer shortly after the war. The Gestapo caught up with Nirn in July 1944. They traced her transmissions to her Paris hideout and arrived moments after she had completed a transmission. She was sent to the Ravensbrück concentration camp, where she was beaten and submerged naked in ice-cold water until she nearly drowned. She gave up no information, insisting that she was a gullible French girl who had been sending correspondence for a local businessman. She eventually escaped while being transferred between labor camps. Nirn did not adjust well to civilian life after the war. She kept to herself and, unlike several other former SO agents, spoke very little about her service in the war. It was a life in the shadows, but I was suited for it. I could be hard and secret. I could be lonely. I could be independent. But I wasn't bored. I liked to work. After the war, I missed it, she said in a rare interview in 1997, wearing a wig and speaking only French to conceal her identity.